up, guys? Got another cool one to show off. Took a minute to get this one, but this is going to be my first build going to Norway. So very cool build. I've done one of these before. This was one of was referenced on one of the Volkswagen sites. We did a dial that was very similar with the gauge cluster, and then just kind of peppered in some additional details like the hands being orange to kind of work with the gauge cluster, and put it on a rally strap. So guy that I made the original watch for posted it on one of the Volkswagen pages, and I've finally had some other people who are wanting one. So very similar to his, except on this one we did a I did a coin bezel on this one. The hands are slightly different. The dial is from the same guy. Took a little while to get the dial squared away for us. Getting that paint to sit evenly is always fun to work with. Took me about 2 weeks to get it. Did the same lasered out caseback on this one, and did a very similar style rally strap. So it was from a different batch of leather, that first one. So this one is slightly different than that one. But coin bezel on that one, same kind of ghosted insert on this. So this is a dial that was produced in the UK by one of my buddies, and then we hand paint it, sand it, clear coat it. Got a brushed case, coin bezel. This is one of my new bezels. Only done maybe 5 or 6 watches with this bezel on it. The ghosted minute insert on there. Took a set of thin silver hands, stripped them down, painted them in orange, reloomed them, and then took one of my silver Moldova seconds hands, stripped it down, painted it in white, and then illumined it. So I thought it came out pretty awesome. Burlap sack doesn't do well for dust. I mean, I physically see you right there. Good times. So anyway, stainless steel movement holder in here, though you can't see it. Custom engraved solid case back on this. You get the Volkswagen logo here on the crown. Rally strap, brushed clasp on the end. And that is the build. So with every build, I reference that the bezel on this will turn left, it'll turn right. I put these on really tight, especially with this this style bezel. So it's held on with a tension ring, but it's very tight. Automatic mechanical, so you can wind it, you can wear it, you can put it in a watch winder, but if it's dead or you're not going to be very active, make sure you wind it just a little bit. And how you do that is you back the crown off the threads until you hear it and feel it clicking. At that point, you see that it's off there, you got a little bit of play there. You can wind, and wind is a turn away from you. Turning it towards you doesn't do anything, but it's a lot easier to keep your finger spacing and just go back and forth. If you do this for 4 or 5 seconds before you put it on, even if you're not very active, you'll keep time throughout the day. And if you do it for something closer to 20 seconds, you're going to max out your 31 plus hour power reserve on it. You cannot overwind it, so you can wind it all day. When you're comfortable with your winding, pull it out to the single and only click, and that is your time setting. Does not have a hacking movement, so it's going to keep going. Okay, Google, what time is it? 2:15. You also notice it's got a wobble crown that deflects lateral pressure from going into the stem and into the movement, so when you're pushing and prying on it, you are not bending anything. When you're good with your time setting, push it over, get it out of that time setting, and wind it back down. And there is your build, sir. Appreciate you a ton. I thought it came out pretty awesome. Comes with matching beads. Entirely up to you whether you wear those or not. I was able to do a custom dial matching box for you. This will come with watch cleaner. This is good on all glass and metal parts, so everything there in the center. Also get some leather conditioner to keep that leather strap perfectly soft. Apply it, let it soak in, remove any excess. Only if you're feeling that it's getting rough. You probably will apply it on the back side. Then lastly, some fine scratch remover. This is Novus 2 from Amazon, just repackaged. This is an acrylic glass, and you can scratch it. If you do, put a tiny bit of this on it and buff against it using your included microfiber Go back and forth in circles, and you should have it buffed out in about 20 seconds. Just use what you need and go against the scratch, not with the scratch. You don't want to remove what you're filling it with. But that stuff is basically like a poly watch, so just a lot cheaper when you repackage it yourself. But that is your build, sir. Thank you so much for reaching out to me and wanting a custom build done. Took a minute to get everything sorted, but we are golden now. So if you want me to build you something custom and unique, reach out and I'll see what I can do. And if you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe, as I put them up all the time. Thanks, guys.